Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I do hope you've had a fantastic day. If you are new, welcome to the channel. And I hope you find something of value while you are here. And as always, if you've been following along since the beginning or at any point in between, I always thank you for joining. So today I'm following up on the upcoming closet sale, which is scheduled for this Friday at 6:30, and that's Eastern Standard Time. I'll have shoes, jewelry, handbags. There'll be a few suits, dresses, skirts, tops, all of it. What I also anticipate is doing this later in the year for coats and outerwear and those kinds of things. So for this Friday, it is a mixture of a variety of things. So for those of you that have requested it and those of you that have said that you're looking forward to it, it's almost here. So what you will need to have access to is either Cash App or PayPal. You will also need to have an email address, as I will be invoicing you via email. I am looking forward to it. Interesting because typically when I donate clothing, those are things that I've had and enjoyed and very open to sharing with someone else for them to enjoy. So that's an easier process. So my selections have been interesting in that the things that are in the sale are things that I had no intention of getting rid of. So this has been kind of interesting for me, but also I am willing to do so. So I do hope you enjoy the pieces that are coming forth again on Friday, May 5th at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be right here in the closet. So I'm trying to make the process as smooth as possible so that you all can enjoy being able to shop from here in the closet. And I appreciate the idea. It's gratifying for me in that it brings in all of those years of retail and the customer service and all of those kinds of things. So I had a few flashback moments. So I'm looking forward to it as well. I will be posting a reminder on Thursday as well. And that'll be in the form of a short, just kind of some general information. I will also be sending a reminder on Friday. If you saw my last video, you know that I am personally challenging myself to walk more. And the week had been kind of getting by. So when I got up this morning, I was comfortable kind of moving into the day with the idea that I was going to walk today. So I asked my husband if that was good for him because we walked together. It was fine, except the temperature was cooler than comfortable. I had things to do today, so we pushed it off until this evening around 5, and it was breezy. It was a bit cool still, but bearable, very bearable. So went for it. I did not hit the mile target. You'll see if you look at the short, I went 8/10 of a mile, and I cut out part of the route. So I haven't been walking in a while, so I wasn't going to just jump out there and go for what I always do. So at the point that I chose to cut the route is at 8/10 of a mile. So I'm pushing in through May to walk 2 times a week, and that's kind of where my comfort is for right now. I'm not locking into any particular days. I'm just going to do what I feel like doing. I'm also in this process trying to drink more water. I drink, I think, a fair amount of water. I typically put lemon in it, and that makes it bearable. I don't like to drink water either. So I'm definitely doing more of that with this. So I'm just making some other necessary adjustments this month. So that's where I am. So for many of you, you have shared that you've never thrifted or consigned, and I realize that it is potentially a big step. It's used clothing, it's used whatever, and that can be uncomfortable. I get it. It used to be uncomfortable for me, and I don't consider myself to be a heavy thrifter. I typically pick up a piece. I don't typically thrift and have a basket full of clothes or anything. So I'm that person that walks in, kind of runs through and sees something and gets it. So I want to share my latest acquisition. And yet again, it was one of those things I felt I needed to have in my handbag collection. So I found this week at Thrift. How adorable is that? And I almost didn't get it because I thought that this was a flaw, but it's actually part of the design. It's an asymmetrical handle, and the handle is detachable. So this kind of goes in line with the shape here on the handbag. Doesn't have feet, but I thought this was an absolutely adorable handbag. So I picked it up and it was $8. So I'm totally thrilled with this. And it has the croc design. And I brought it home. I cleaned it up. And if you haven't been able to tell so far, there is a small flaw. But I've mentioned before, I won't not buy something because it has a fixable small flaw. And this has a small flaw. You may can see it. And if you can't, I'm going to share what it is. Right here, there is a missing stone. Right there. And it's such a simple fix. There were none missing anywhere else. And honestly, if I'm holding it like so, no one's going to know. I do want to repair it. I do. This is a space that I would definitely give some attention to. So these are the kinds of things that I find at thrift that make me keep thrifting, because I always mention that there's such opportunity to find unique things such as this, and it will have a lot of opportunity to show up in a variety of spaces for dress up, for holiday, for weddings, for anything that is going to require that you elevate your outfit a little bit. And because this has so much wonderful detail on it, this is a statement handbag for me. And I love a statement piece. You're going to see this probably on Sunday as I'm working on including this in my next video. So I think I'm going to bring this into the mix in that video, so you'll get to see it again. Everyone, do have a great rest of the week, and I will see you soon. Bye.